Alright, so what is up? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to set up the macro I just created. First of all, you're going to be needing a King Sailor. I think most people have him, so that's going to be easy. Get a Warlord top and Warlord skirt. For the top you want 60% damage, for the skirt you want 38.4% crit rate. It's just crit rate, obviously. Then you want the whole Warlord set on him, and on the last you want elemental damage. Next, on Luffy you want crit damage on top, damage on skirt, and elemental damage on the hat. And on her, Fern, you want 120% crit damage, 23.6% cooldown, and I don't really think anything else is needed for there. You want for Itachi, you want Rebellious Shinobi top, or any kind of top you would like. I just put this on so randomly. Damage pants and anything that has elemental damage. I preferably would say that Junior Ninja headband would be the best for him currently, but obviously, like, if you want to increase his confuse, you could just go for let me just show you. You could go for a mochi cloak, because when you have a full set on the mochi pants and all of that on him, then he will have a longer slow and confuse, so I think that's a good thing. And for Bulma nothing, and for Fastcart nothing. I don't really think anything is needed for him. Yes, so let's just go into the game mode. I'm just going to be going into the Admiral defense, and you're gonna create a match, select, start, and okay, so some part at the start will be harder, like you're going to need to be doing it fast, but also in the end, when the carp is coming, you're going to need to place the units very quickly. So check if your game lags right now, because the recording won't work then if it does lag. So let's just see. So I have this game mode already here, so I'm not gonna be recreating it. But first of all, you're going to be pressing start, record the macro. You're gonna place speed cart and Bulma down, and you're going to auto upgrade them. Alright, auto upgrade them. You're gonna be holding your Fern and waiting when the first wave completes, and then you're going to be placing her 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to be placing 1, 2, and 3 Itachis. You're going to be turning on Moon God Counter Crash, so they kill the enemies in the start. You're going to be turning on auto upgrade for Bulma, and now you're just going to wait until your Bulma maxes out, and when she's maxed out, you're going to be placing your Luffy right here, over here. Alright, she's maxed out. Let's just place him here, and you're going to max out these two pads. This is going to be you gotta max out this top one, and you gotta upgrade this to the second one only, and then you're gonna wait until you can start upgrading your Luffy again, and you're going to make him go to Bounceman form, obviously, and you're gonna wait for his final upgrade here. And when you get the final upgrade, you're going to be setting the charge to 1 second SPA, so I think that's going to be the best for now. Alright, so let's just see, charge 1 SPA, and now that you have finished that, you're going to be placing your King Sailor around here, and you're going to set his priority to the closest and turn on auto upgrade, and you're gonna be turning on Party's Tactician and put it on Luffy. You're gonna put another Party's Tactician on King Sailor, and you're gonna put the last Party's Tactician on this Shinobi, Crow Shinobi. I don't know why it didn't get put on, but nobody cares right now. And as you can see, the bosses get their HP melted. You're going to go upgrade Itachi to Burnout. Do not upgrade to Totsuka Ceiling because you won't have enough money. And yeah, so now you're gonna be waiting just a little bit. You're gonna wait until this timer, until you kill the bosses. And I think this is a pretty basic team. I mean, evolving Crow Shinobi takes a little amount of time. Fern is very easy. Luffy takes a bit of time to just summon for him. King Sailor, very easy. Yeah, so I think we guys are chilling kind of. And make sure you don't want to spend an amount of money because that's going to make the whole thing so much harder. So I say that you should not spend any amount. And as you can see, the bosses are getting killed now. And the problem is that whenever you make these macros, it doesn't adjust to when you kill the bosses. So if you start recording the other part of the macro when you place the units down, so let me just show you in a second. Okay, so you're gonna place Speed Guard down, Max, Bulma down, plus Prodigy, and Crow. And you're gonna be placing Luffy, full max on the middle, and turn on Moon God Counter Crash on these Itachis. And you're gonna be using Party's Tactician on Itachi, Party's Tactician on another Itachi, Party's Tactician on the last Itachi. And so what we're gonna do is now we're going to wait, and I wanted to tell, so it's obviously 100% win rate, but sometimes it doesn't scale with the finish time. So let's just say you're recording the macro and it finishes and it gets to this stage when the GURP is faster than you wanted it to get here. So it's going, sometimes you will lose, sometimes you will win, because it's very much on a crit based build. So if your unit doesn't crit always, it's not going to be always that the same time when your character finishes the match. So you might lose some matches, but don't worry, most of the matches are won. 2-3 matches are lost normally, and after that 2 or 3 matches are won also. So it's kind of a equal lose and win rate. I think it's just I think the game just should add a thing to the macro when you do it. It should scale when you get dropped to the next stage, but obviously that's much more difficult than just leaving it like this. I mean, it's not a problem, I think. Alright, so when you're finished, you're going to stop your macro, and it will be like that. I guess thank you for watching, and I hope it helped.